Hello, Starting to Sell members. This is Carla, one of the group coordinators of Starting to Sell, and I'd like to welcome you to our first video mini class called HTML, A Few Basics. And I will be honest with you, I do not profess to know everything about HTML, but over the years of being an internet marketer, I have gained some experience with HTML, and I'm going to bring some of the basics to you to help you out posting in eBay groups or the discussion boards or the forum that you may be a part of outside of eBay. So welcome aboard. If you are one of those people who are well versed with HTML, please feel free to post your suggestions, your tips, and your ideas in the thread where this video is housed. Okay, moving forward, we're going to get started here. I've opened up an application called Practice Writer, and I use it a lot to help me with my HTML coding. It lets you see whether your code is right, or lets you see if this is something you want to place on your website or in the forums or the groups. You basically use this top part here, and you would scroll down to the Save button, click on the Save button, and down at the bottom here you will have the actual code that has been converted, and you'll be able to see what it looks like. So this is really a nice feature where you can actually look over my shoulder as well and see how to do HTML. I have a 4-point bulleted agenda here, and we're in the introduction, and we're going to talk about what is HTML, what are some examples of HTML, and resources that I'm going to leave for you in the thread where this video is housed. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff up here, and we're going to basically talk about now what is HTML. HTML is the language of web pages. When you're at a website and you see that web page, behind the scenes there is actual code that has been placed by the website owner or the webmaster, and it converts through the web browser to what you actually see, the finished product on a website. So there is a way to write HTML, and there are a couple components of HTML. There are three basically. The first part is what I call the lesser than sign. The second part is the instruction. Say for instance you want to bold a text or you want to center a text. So I will say HTML equals instructions. The third part is the greater than sign. That's what I call it. This whole thing makes up a tag. The whole thing is a tag. More specifically, this is the beginning tag or the opening tag of your HTML code. Alright, so in relation to that, to further this example, you also have, of course, if you're going to have a beginning or opening tag, you're going to have a closing or ending tag, and that is what is right here. You have the lesser than sign. The only difference here is the /, which is housed on your key with the question mark on it. That's the / on your keyboard. And you have the instructions here again. You also have the greater than sign. This whole thing here is the ending tag or the closing tag. And what it tells the computer is cancel the effect of the tag. I am done. I am finished. Stop the instruction. I'm getting ready to give you more instruction. Okay, so basically we now have one thing about this too is HTML, the coding is not case sensitive. So this is how an HTML code is written. You have the opening tag, what you want to be converted, and the close tag. And each of these opening and closing tags consists of 3 things. Well, basically in the closing tag it'll be 4 things. The lesser than sign, the forward slash, sorry about that. The lesser than sign, the forward slash, the instructions, and the greater than sign. That is the whole closing or ending tag. The opening tag, again, you have the lesser than sign, the instructions, and the greater than sign. This whole thing becomes a code that will be converted through the web browser into a pictorial view of what you're telling it to do. Alrighty, this is the end of part 1. Quickly how fast it goes. Stay tuned for part 2.